In life, a small problem can sometimes feel like the end of the world. A harsh word, a small mistake, a tiny failure. It can sit heavy on our hearts like a mountain. And yet, we've all seen people who face great struggles, but stay calm. They don't break down. Instead, their hearts are so big that pain has no place to stay. Today's story will show you this truth. If you keep your heart small, even little troubles will make you bitter. But if you make your heart bigger, even the hardest times will feel lighter. So listen carefully, because this story is not just for hearing, it's for reflecting on. There was once a young man named Daniel. Daniel felt that life was always against him. He had no job, his family pressured him daily, and his future felt dark and uncertain. One afternoon, he sat quietly in a small cafe, holding his cup of tea, staring into nothing, his heart full of sadness. At the next table, a few older men were chatting. Daniel wasn't trying to listen, but their voices were clear. One of them said, "Have you heard of the old man who lives beyond the valley? People say he looks ordinary, but he carries great wisdom. My nephew was drowning in struggles, but after meeting him, he completely changed." Another man nodded. "They say his words can ease even the heaviest burden." Daniel's ears perked up. Maybe he could help me too, he thought. That same evening, Daniel walked quietly toward the hills. After a long journey, he reached a small cottage. An old man stood outside, smiling gently. Daniel bowed his head. "Grandfather, I am drowning in sadness. My life feels unbearable. Please, tell me how I can be happy again." The wise man listened silently, then walked away without saying a word. Daniel stood there, confused, but he waited. A few minutes later, the old man returned, carrying a glass of water and a bowl of salt. He said softly, "Take a handful of salt, stir it into this glass, then drink." Daniel obeyed. He sipped the water, and his face twisted. "It tastes terrible. All I can taste is the salt." The old man smiled faintly. "Now, take another handful and follow me." They walked to a wide, shimmering lake. "Throw the salt into the water," the old man instructed. Daniel tossed it in. "Now drink from the lake," the old man said. Daniel bent down, cupped the water in his hands and drank. His eyes widened. "It tastes fresh. I don't taste the salt at all." The old man placed a hand on Daniel's shoulder. "Do you see? The amount of salt, the pain of life, is always the same. But whether it makes life bitter depends on the size of the vessel holding it. If your heart is small, like this glass, even a little pain will overwhelm you. But if your heart is like this lake, vast, patient, and open, then even great pain will hardly disturb you. The truth is, life will always bring pain. Nobody escapes it. But if you let your problems fill a small heart, you will live in bitterness. If you grow your patience, expand your heart, and become like the lake, your troubles will no longer control you. So when life gives you pain, don't shrink into a glass. Expand into a lake. That's how you'll discover peace, strength, and true happiness. If this story touched you, share it with others. Because sometimes, one story is all it takes to make someone's heart bigger. Thank you for watching.